It's unbelievable. They were big boys, good players. Chim and Kim, Soju, Mechu, Manny Mogo.
안녕하세요, 이영미입니다. 지금 여기가 IMG아카데미라고 보이시죠? 제가 만날 분이 1998년 오비베어스 시절에 최초의 외국인 선수입니다. 타이론우즈와 함께 뛰었던 에드가 케세레스 씨를 만나러 왔어요. IMG아카데미에서 수비 코치로 지금 일을 하고 있다고 들었어요. 그래서 지금 인터뷰 약속을 잡고 이렇게 가고 있습니다. IMG아카데미 저도 처음 와보네요. 여기는 플로리다주 브래든턴이에요. 이전에 피츠버그 파이어리츠 훈련장 때문에 지나가기도 했었는데 들어와 본 건 처음입니다. My name is Young-Lee. Yes. 잠실.
Me too. Near Tamsil, it was like a lot of places to eat. What was
안녕하세요. My name is Edgar Cáceres from Dusanbe어스, the best team in Korea. Right now, this is my 13th year here with the IMGAkade미. Right when I finished over there in Korea with the Dusanbe어스, which I spent 2 years, and it was going to be the third one, but something happened that somebody or one of the pitchers got hurt, and then I couldn't come back because it was only at that time only 2 people, players for the foreign. Couldn't play there. After that, I started with Texas right after I finished over there. Texas 1 year, and then I was 5 years with Cincinnati, and then I was 2 years with National Washington Nationals. And then all the traveling, it was just tough for me and my family. I started in the academy over here, which is that time when we started, it was only 42 players, and now we have about 230 players right now. It's awesome. It wasn't like this, the way, and then you see in the end how this complex pretty big. But before it's only like 42 players, only 2 fields. Now we are like doing pretty good with all the teams that we have. Yeah, like 20 years. Right after I finished Korea, I didn't really want to play anywhere else. Right now, a couple guys, they made it to the big leagues, but it's hard over here because they get drafted and then they have to go to the minor leagues. So it's really hard. But 2 years ago, we got lucky. We won the whole thing. We won the Nationals. We were number 1 in the country, and we got lucky. There were 5 kids got drafted. It wasn't a shock because I was used to it, and I had a lot of friends that play with me. They already play in the big league. Sometimes you're lucky, even if you do good, sometimes it's hard to get the call. The bad thing is like almost in the end, I got hit in my knee and kind of like ruptured a little bit on my knee, but that's not an excuse. I came back, I wasn't 100%, but continued to play. And the next year, I didn't make the club. Baseball in Korea opened for the foreign players, and I got the chance to be in the draft. And by that time, it was the Dusanbe어스 at that time. If you know, one of the best experiences of my life on baseball, right now in my heart, Korea is in one of the top places in my heart. I always remember my friends and the good times that I had there. People is unbelievable. The food is good. And one of the things that I met a lot of people there, and I have a lot of friends there that I'm still missing all those people there. Believe it or not, I still think about it, that maybe one day I could go there again. It used to, like the first couple of years, it was like for couple of years we call every week, and then it just like people move and number change, and there was stuff to to contact them. And it's just a couple guys that I play with them that I know. The one guy Kim that played with us, it was a catcher. Now he's the manager for the Dusanbe어스 this time right now. It was like we saw like videos and stuff, and talking to by that time it was Joe Alvarez, which was one of my managers when I started with the Dodgers. He talked to me when I went to the tryouts, and he kind of like explained to me how it was different, but not much different. If you want to try and see what happens, watching videos and stuff, and make the choice that they go there. Yeah, we were pretty close. just because I started playing shortstop, and then Kim Mino started playing short, and I played second, and so we were right next to him, and a lot of times, help him, at first base or whatnot, and fielding wise. Talk to Tyrone T. We call it T. Probably I haven't talked to him since we finished over there, because he stood there, and then I came over, and then I guess he went to Japan or something. I'm not sure. I lost connection with him. I don't even know what he's doing or whatnot. It was different, but I think the most difficult thing, it was getting used to the umpires. Different for us, it was like they call different than we used to be over here, in AAA or the big leagues. The strike zone was more narrow, and then over there it was wider for us. But that just started, I told T, hey, we better start talking to the umpires. Maybe they cut us a break. So we started getting talking to umpires more. 안녕하세요, 안녕하십니까, whatnot, and they were laughing and joking with them, and slowly the strike zone started shrinking a little more. So, but in the end it was all good. It's unbelievable. They were big boys, good players. Chim and Kim. I mean, I don't know how long that he played, but when we were there, he was only maybe 19 years old, 20. How long was his career there? I didn't follow after that. It's one thing that even right now, we started just last year to watch games on the internet and stuff like that. But that time, I'm talking about 20 years ago. It was just, and actually Chim was always a girlfriend with me. We call him an egg man. He used to eat 30 eggs at a time because he was big. We call him egg man. Oh, really? Oh, good. All right, and my best friend actually was Kim Mino. Kim Mino was, we always because he plays short or vice versa, we always talk, and then I spent a lot of time with him. Not only the baseball, but people, how good the people is. The people were and I know a lot of, talk about, different cultures and stuff, but the culture and the people was hard, their hearts were so nice, to know a lot of friends and the good heart and all the stuff that I experienced over there, that I get wow, I got really close, and maybe too close with people. Then that's why, after 2 years, I was man, I want to stay there. And there was talks after I was done there to go and coaching there. But by the time, I signed a 4-year contract here with Cincinnati Reds to coach. So it was hard for me to, break that and go over there knowing I don't know what's going to happen. So I didn't do it. But, it's a lot of memories that still, see guys or remember guys, oh, look at Kim is the manager, unbelievable. Kim Min was the coach on first base. But it was good. It was fun. It was fun. No. I know. I learned that from our guys, just in baseball. I didn't learn it outside, because they get mad and they say something, and I'm I don't want to say it, but what does that mean? No, don't worry. It's a bad word. Okay. All right. That's a bad word. So even I have one fight over there, which is that I remember. And it's unheard over there that you have a fight with the other team, just because I knew all the bad words and I was hitting. The catcher was cussing at me, and I'm and then I went back. What's your problem? And then I hit it back, and then I say a bad word to him in Korean, and he well, whatever. And then I'm so the next pitch they hit me, and I'm okay. They hit me, and I charged to the mound, and it was hey, you're not supposed to fight. Well, if the guy is throwing 98 and hit you, and this guy is talking crap, what you gonna do? You gotta respect. They took me out of the game, and they started throwing stuff in the field because the fans were getting crazy. So it was the first year, so it was good after that. Places when we go out Busan, Daejeon, Daegu, we'll go out and we'll see the different on every town was had different stuff. So one town we couldn't eat shells. Oh, and then we eat sanachi. That's it, sanachi. And it was and then no, too quick. I'm try to eat the sanachi. It's funny. And and we go to Seoul, like shrimp, they were jumping. I'm all right, then maybe they're gonna cook that. No, you gotta eat it. I'm like, no, you eat it first. And he did, and after that, I was like, okay, that's good, give me more. So stuff like that, it was like, you know, friends, they go out and yeah, and it's like the Korean had really good special place in my heart, and we all have. I love every single of my friends, and all my friends that I made there, besides baseball, I met a lot of people. We had really good times over there. Good times in a good way. We didn't go crazy or anything. It's just like we go out and eat, and you know, have a couple drinks, soju, mechu, mani mogo. Because they'll go, mani mogo, mani mogo. No, no pego pa, mani mogo, no. But yeah, it's good times. Yeah. That was early in the year. Like by that time I was pretty aware of all the stuff, and it was, it was bad. I saw the replay, and then I thought it was dirty slide, and because he went over the back to get me with the high, and that can happen. That's how somebody can get hurt, and you don't want to hurt somebody. You just slide, and then you slide clean. That's fine. Stay low, but he went after over the back to hit me and kind of hit me in the wrong spot, because I was getting away from the back, and he hit me pretty good. That wasn't good. I wish that didn't happen, but besides that, I did all my rehab. It wasn't easy, but I made it back, and then I finished strong. But that kind of slowed me down, for the season, because all the years I was a good hitter here, but then over there I was adapting. I did good in the playoff, but adapting that year would be a big year for me, that I knew already the first year, and I was defensively I didn't have problems. That happens. It was tough, but the guy came and apologized after that. Yeah, it's baseball. No, because I already know, because Mr. Kim, the condominium, called me. No, he actually called me right after the season, and he said, don't worry, you set for next year. But after the season, one of the starters, one of the aces, got something in his shoulder. I don't know if he tear something in his shoulder. He couldn't pitch this season. They didn't have no one in the minor leagues to come up and then fill that spot. And that's what they called me again after, few weeks, 3 weeks after. It was the GM. They, hey, sorry, but it happens. That let's finish in a good note. Playing in Korea. Sometimes it was hard for me because a lot of Kim, Sang-home, Kim, Chin, and then all Kim, and your shirt is all Korean. So I don't know how to read Korean. I don't even know how to read my name in Korea. So it was kind of tough. All right, okay. So we started nicknaming people because I don't know. I still watching. And this day at Netflix, I watch a lot of drama, Korean drama. I love it. Yeah, I follow and then I follow, and then I watch all the series or drama. So I watch them in Korea, and I read in English in the bottom, but I still trying to not to forget all the stuff that I learned, but kind of learn more, because I like it, and it's yeah, I know that place. Yeah, I was there, and stuff like that. But yeah, it's good. I love the Korean drama. Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, I watched the Father Championships and stuff. Yeah, I was watching that. Nah, I don't think it's different. It's maybe different, and not just the baseball is the same, but maybe the way, I don't know. We used to. Back then, we'll go to Busan, and then we'll finish the game, and then it's the culture was all right, you go to the sauna and shower and take your uniform there with no locker rooms, and then now you got to eat as a team. It was I'm all dirty, everybody got to eat together. I'm no, I had a bad game. I'll see you guys later. Let me have a couple of beers and then I'll talk to you. So stuff like that. It was like, you know, it was like, I don't know if he's still doing that. Yeah, here. Yeah, yeah, I spent a lot of time with him, ground balls, hitting, and I throw to him when he came like the workouts, you know, when teams came and watch him. And it's good. We get together, we got along pretty good. And then, you know, before the COVID, we have a lot of players coming over here to train too. Yeah, when we were in Texas, he was with me in Texas. And then he's from Venezuela, I'm from Venezuela. So we played over there together. So now he's over there, he's with the Eagles, right? Hana Eagles? Yeah. So I know him pretty good. Hey, I just want to say hi to all my friends. They played with me in 1998, 1999. You know who you are and all the good times that we had when we played there. You know, I still miss you guys. Always remember you guys. It was a special times over there. The players with the coaches, the trainers, the office man, they always pick balls. It was like big thing for me, seeing pick balls and talk to them. The guys, you know, the bosses, the drivers, you know, the secretaries, you know, a lot of people that get involved in baseball. Sometimes people don't know who the people are, but you know, for me it was big seeing all these people, you know, helping in the team, and you know, I still miss you guys, and you know, hopefully, you know, one of these days we can get together and chat more about, you know, our career, how everybody went different ways, and you know, connect again. If you know, one of you guys like want to connect with me, you can just send me like email. And you guys are listening, all the Kims, all the my friends over there in Korea. I just want to, you know, say hi to you guys. Love you guys. Especially, I want to say hi, my friend, my partner in crime, Kim Mino. I miss you guys. Always remember how we, you know, play shortstop, play second base, all the double plays, good and bad times that we had. You know, I always joking around, and you always tell me, no, Eddie, and I say, yes, Mino. But you know, I miss you, and you know, I heard for somebody told me that you know, feel sorry what happened with your son. I'm really sorry what happened, and you know, I still love you, man. All right, keep your head up, and I know you're doing good. Anytime you want to reach me, like I say, you can always dig and find me. All right, love you, man.